Another work week at hashtag 365 motorcycle where pretty much nothing happens.
And we're back. So today is Feb 26th, and I am riding home from work, and it is about 10 o'clock. Yep. So it's pretty late. It's pretty cold. It's wet out. It's fairly foggy, and yeah, I'll definitely post a still of this up, but it actually excuse me, Mrs. Smith probably works, let's say to be safe, 6-7 miles from me, and it's not even up in elevation, and they got so much hail today. It was like snow. I'm talking like over probably an inch of or maybe just about an inch, or a little less to be realistic. But when I post the pic, you'll see it was a serious amount of icy precipitation on the road, and not that that's a huge deal most places, but in the Sacramento Valley you don't get that, especially not at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe you get it overnight every once in a while, every few years, but I'm really glad I did not have to ride my bike to Mrs. Smith's work today, because there's no way I could have done it. She said there were cars all over the road. So anywho. Alright, well, peaceful riding home at night though. Yeah, going home at 10 o'clock. It's pretty quiet out on the roads, that's for sure. You can just run around with your high beam on, because there's no cars coming the other way, and your Clearwater lights. So yep. All right, well, happy Monday, and with that, peace out. And we're back. So today is the 27th of Feb. Commuting into work, tired, but y'all got to see. Tired because I probably didn't get home from work last night till 10:30. I started at 6 a.m., 10:30 p.m. Long day. But last night I was reviewing some proposals from high school students for a watershed contest. And what was interesting, there's a lot of good proposals, but what's interesting is just to me, like, I'm thinking about this now because I'm going past the high school, it's just some of the lack of grasp of the English language some of these kids have, and how the world is, I sound like an old man, but how the world is so different right now. Kids will like cut and paste anything from the internet, and that's a reference now. Back in the day when I was growing up, you had to go to the encyclopedia or a library, something that actually was I guess a little bit more factual rather than just clipping anything off the internet, a quick Google search. But what was really surprising to me is just just some of the terrible grammatical errors. And I'm talking from the kids that some of the kids are ESL students, English as second language, so I mean, I get that, and I think those are a little bit more obvious to pick out. But some of the other ones, my God, like, kids being so technically advanced today, I'm surprised like they don't even hit spell check on the damn thing and find all these glaring spelling errors that they have. They just submit this as their final product. I don't know how teachers can deal with it, to be honest with you. It's got to be it's a totally different world, that's for sure. This turned over, like someone's gonna whack me in the rear. Yeah, so cold day today, but cold meaning probably in the low 30s, but above freezing. No rain today, which is good. I think this is the only day this week it's not going to be raining, which should probably stop my whining about how cold it is, and be thankful for that. Mrs. Smith has got a off-road riding class this weekend, and I think it's going to rain at least Saturday on her. Hopefully it'll just be an occasional shower, not downpours all day. And then Sunday, so far the forecast says it's going to be nice, so there's a rain on her. But we need the water, honestly. We haven't had a lot of snowfall or rainfall this year, so probably not going to be I don't think we'll have a drought declared like we did a few years back, because we still have some water in the reservoirs from last year, but it's definitely not going to be the year that we had last year. So, alright, well, happy Tuesday. With that, peace out. And we're back. It looks like I'm good, Willie. Back of Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson riding today. Guys got a sweet rain pocket. The guy looks a little gruffer. Commuting with some bikers. And we're back. This might be the most exciting video in the last 2 weeks. And pretty much just showing I have a damn pulse is probably good enough for that, man. Trying to get home. I'm just trying to get home. They look like they're on a mission. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's fairly decent, right? Come out behind this red car. Yep. So yeah, today is 28 Feb. I don't even know if I said that. Last day of the month. Raining a little bit. It's supposed to be raining through Saturday. So tomorrow I gotta be out in the field all day. Hopefully there'll be more vehicle time than outside time, because like I said, it's supposed to be miserable. Gotta be at work at 6. Sucky driving in the rain. And we're back. Yep. So today is the start of another month. It is March 1. And after a long rainy day at work, I am headed to Home Depot to get some screws for work that I am going to absorb the cost of out of my own goodwill. So yeah, it was freaking rainy as hell today. I was down in SoCal out in the field, and oh my god, all our trucks were just sliding all over the levees, and didn't get stuck, but they were sliding pretty bad. So it was pretty spooky at times, especially when you're right next to a canal and your truck's sliding around. So yep. So that was pretty much that. It poured most of the day, and then it stopped, and then it poured on the way home, and it stopped again. So it seems like hopefully, I think I looked at the radar, and it looks like I'll be able to make it to the depot and back, hopefully before it starts pouring again.
Not only did I make it home from Home Depot before it rained, I also was able to get 2 crowlers at a brewery.
Yep. So, alright, well, in the spirit, this a-hole fucking cager. God forbid they wait, man. You know, it's like, let me run somebody over because I'm in such a fucking rush. Alright, well, in the spirit, I'll keep it a charge. Peace. Oh, whoa. And we're back. Today is Friday, the 2nd of March. I am commuting home from work in the rain. And the rain is starting to get a little bit harder. But yeah, it was nice coming in this morning. So I really can't complain. Nice day coming in. You know, I got good rain gear. Come home, park in the garage, blow my bike off, and I'll be in a dry house. So it's not like when it rains and you're like out on a long trip and you got to sleep in a tent and all your stuff gets wet. I was watching some YouTube video about this guy. I'll post the name of it. It's pretty cool. He rode from Connecticut to the Darien Gap and back by himself. Really had no off-road experience and was only riding a motorcycle for a while, but it's pretty cool. I fell asleep during the last 15 minutes, but that was mostly because I was tired, not because it wasn't interesting. And it's a 2-hour video, so yeah, I think it's gonna rain the whole weekend. Hopefully it'll be on and off. To check the forecast to see if that's actually the truth. Mrs. Smith has got to take an off-road riding class on Saturday and Sunday, so I'm hoping sporadic rain, excuse me, not downpours the whole time. So yeah, when I get home, I left gravel in my truck from that sprinkler project I was working on, and I didn't think I was going to be using my truck, and lo and behold, we might be taking Mrs. Smith's bike to the class in the truck tomorrow if it's pouring. So she could take some extra clothes and gear if she gets super wet. And this is one thing I don't know. She has a total off-road helmet with motocross helmet that just has goggles, and then she's got a regular helmet with a face shield. And I'm just curious, I have no idea how riding in the rain with just goggles compares to riding with a face shield. Like, is it doable? Is it harder? So I think she wants to bring both helmets just to try to figure out what's better, especially if it's downpouring. So yep. So happy Friday. I really have no idea where I'm going to be riding tomorrow if it's raining. If it's raining, I usually don't take any of the sportier bikes out, so I might take my CRF up to the training facility and just ride the trails. that's probably what's on deck for tomorrow, and Sunday, who knows, maybe the same thing. So, all right, well, with that, peace out.
So you may have noticed this video only goes through Friday. I filmed a lot on Saturday and made another video.